Livingstone and Leach are in contention to make their Test debuts as England consider ringing the changes in their last match of a long winter to try to cure their acute travel sickness. Another crushing defeat in Auckland has left England without a win in 12 away tests, and they know they must take action ahead of what has become a must-win final game of this mini-series against New Zealand. That means all those who missed out at Eden Park, with the exception of reserve keeper Ben Foakes, Livingstone, Leach, Mark Wood and James Vince, will be considered by Captain Joe Root and Coach Trevor Bayliss now. We've given a lot of guys opportunities that they haven't grabbed, and at some stage we have to look at who is next, said Bayliss as England moved on to the final destination of their 5.5-month trip. That will certainly be discussed over the next couple of days. Two of England's leading players in Moeen Ali and Chris Woakes will come under scrutiny, while Craig Overton is another who could face the axe as England continue to search for the elusive formula of taking wickets overseas. Moeen in particular has had a dreadful winter with bat and bland. After taking just 5 expensive wickets in the last 6 tests, could well be replaced now either by the left-arm spin of Leach or the powerful batsman and part-time leg and off spinner in Livingstone. "I'm sure he's disappointed with the way he's gone," said Bayliss of Moeen. "He had a fantastic summer, but this winter hasn't gone how he would have liked. I'm sure there will be a discussion about him. Much will depend on whether Ben Stokes is fit to bowl and the impact on the balance of the side that comes from him playing as a specialist batsman." Stokes again felt soreness in his back towards the end of his slowest Test half-century that gave England a sniff of a draw in Auckland. Ben says the soreness wasn't the same as what stopped him bowling, but it was from not having batted for a long time, said Bayliss. "He was stooped over his bat for 4 or 5 hours and he hasn't done that for a while. He doesn't seem concerned about it, and there's nothing nasty in his back, that's for sure. But we honestly don't know at this stage whether he will be able to bowl in Christchurch. He's been bowling half to three-quarter pace in practice, so we will just have to wait and see how he comes through the next couple of days." The chances of Leach, who arrived here on the eve of the first Test as a replacement for Mason Crane, probably hinge on Stokes' ability to bowl, as it enables them to field an extra bowler in addition to 4 seamers. So Livingstone, who impressed in the warm-ups in Hamilton with an innings of 88, is the more likely of the 2 possible newcomers, while there is a strong case for Wood finally being let off the leash. The Durham man can provide that all-important extra pace that is missing from England's lineup, but the worry is whether his fragile body can withstand the demands of Test cricket now and whether his injuries have reduced his nip. "He was buzzing during the one-day series," said Bayliss of Wood. "Playing in a Test is something he hasn't done for a while, but his ankle is fine and he's in a good headspace." Whoever we pick, we need to bat and bowl a lot better. England have certainly been over-reliant on their big 2 bowlers in Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad, particularly away from home, while the lack of variety in their attack was shown up by the skill and aggression of New Zealand's 2 left-arm seamers in Trent Boult and Neil Wagner in Auckland. "Anyone would love to have variety, but any bowler you pick has to be good enough," said Bayliss. "You can pick 2 left-armers and 2 right-armers if they are not your best bowlers. I'm not sure if there are a lot of left-armers ready to go in Test cricket in England at the moment. We are continually on the lookout for guys who are a bit different." The Australian insists he is still the right man to coach England in all 3 formats for the duration of a contract that ends next year, even though England's away record is now becoming a serious problem. "No," said Bayliss simply when asked if he felt under pressure following a 5th innings defeat in England's last 8 away tests. "I'm more than happy to keep doing it in all 3 formats. If someone higher up wanted to make a change, then I couldn't do anything about that, but I'm still enjoying it. Results are certainly not what we'd like, but we can't do any more than try to make them better. We are still searching for guys to put their hands up, so we have 11 fully fledged international cricketers.